Okay, not great news about this guy. He stands at D. Plus. This guy flashes some red flags that you really need to watch out for. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He is more likely to talk big than actually make it far in his career. He enjoys attention and may seem confident, but he doesn't have the drive or discipline to stick to hard work over time. He can start things with a lot of energy but loses interest or gets distracted quickly.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he tends to lose his temper or become upset instead of calmly figuring out a solution. He doesn't handle pressure well and can react loudly or even aggressively, blaming others rather than fixing mistakes. He might say sharp things or create unnecessary drama when frustrated.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
Most people at work may find him difficult to get along with. He insists on doing things his way and doesn't really care about others' feelings or ideas, so arguments and disagreements happen often. While he can be polite on the surface, his harsh words and quick temper can turn people off.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He's likely to feel threatened, and you might see anger or rude remarks instead of honest pride. Your success can make him feel like he's losing control or falling behind, especially since he wants things his way. Don't expect big celebrations or support. He may make sarcastic comments or try to put you down, turning your achievement into an argument.
What if you start earning more than him?
Yes, he is very likely to resent you if you earn more than him. For him, it's a blow to his pride, and he may not keep those feelings hidden. Instead of feeling proud or supportive, he might become moody or upset, trying to bring the attention back to himself.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He's not careful with money and is likely to spend without much planning. He's not the type to keep track of expenses or save for the future. When things go wrong, he can get frustrated or blame others instead of taking responsibility.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He is more likely to pretend to be richer than he really is. He wants to impress people and can get caught up in showing off, even if it means spending more than he can afford. It's important to be careful and not get fooled by appearances with someone like him.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He isn't truly open handed or kind, even if he seems generous on the surface. While he might pay for things now and then, it's usually to show off or make himself look good, not out of real care. So don't expect real kindness or a giving heart.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is likely to be secretive and controlling about money matters. He prefers to keep you guessing instead of sharing the full picture. He wants things done his way and may act like he's the only one who should make decisions about money.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He is likely to believe that housework is only your job, not something to share. He may say things like, "That's what women do," or expect you to handle all the chores without offering help. This attitude can make you feel unsupported and tired, as he won't step in to share the load.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He's more likely to just supervise you rather than actually pitch in with chores or diapers. He may stand around giving instructions or telling you what to do, but rarely rolls up his sleeves himself. Don't expect real teamwork. You'll probably end up carrying most of the load on your own.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He usually argues just to prove he's right and rarely tries to understand your side. When there's a disagreement, he will focus on winning the argument instead of listening to your feelings or point of view. This can make it hard to solve problems or feel close because he isn't willing to meet you halfway or see things from your perspective.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he doesn't stay respectful. Instead, he often says hurtful things or acts in an aggressive way. He can raise his voice, use harsh language, or even make threats to get his point across. Sometimes he might try to scare you with his temper or say things just to make you feel small.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, this is definitely the kind of man who gets angry very quickly. His temper can flare up easily, even over small things, and he may take it out on you with harsh words or aggressive actions. You must not brush this off or hope he will change later.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He rarely says sorry or takes responsibility for his actions. Instead, he will usually blame you or find excuses when things go wrong. This kind of behavior can leave you feeling guilty, even when you did nothing wrong.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
He is not likely to respect your boundaries and may have trouble understanding that no means no. If you set limits or say you're uncomfortable, he might push back, argue, or even try to pressure you instead of backing off. He believes things should go his way, which can make him ignore your needs or feelings.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
Yes, he is likely to take it personally when you're not in the mood for intimacy. Instead of understanding or giving you space, he may get upset, make you feel guilty, or act like you're rejecting him on purpose. He could become moody or pick a fight, thinking your feelings are an insult to him.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
You cannot fully trust him to handle private moments with care. If he gets upset or wants to win an argument, he might use things you shared in confidence against you or bring them up to embarrass you. This is not a small matter, it's something to be very cautious about.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is easily distracted by other women and may not be truly faithful. His need for excitement and attention can make him flirt or seek approval from others even when he's in a relationship. He enjoys being noticed and may break trust if he feels bored or unappreciated.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
Yes, he is likely to be overpossessive, showing jealousy and acting controlling or suspicious. He may question where you go, who you talk to, and even get angry over small things. This is not healthy or loving and can make your life stressful and unhappy over time.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
Yes, in his case, what looks like a protective nature is actually a sign of a controlling personality. He may say he's looking out for you, but in reality, he wants to make the decisions and have things his way. Over time, you might feel like you're losing your freedom and voice.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He is likely to expect you to do most of the work when it comes to parenting. Teamwork isn't his strong point, especially at home. He will probably leave the tough or routine jobs to you, thinking that it's your duty.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
He is very likely to lose his temper when the kids mess up or get upset. Instead of calming them down or guiding them kindly, he may shout, say hurtful things, or react with anger. He finds it hard to handle mistakes with patience, and small problems can quickly turn into big scenes.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
He is unlikely to support you in being both a mother and your own person. While he may expect you to take care of the home and kids, he doesn't truly value your dreams or need for independence. He wants things on his terms, and this can leave you feeling unappreciated or trapped.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
Yes, he's the kind of man who might appear to support your career at first, but later ask you to quit once you have a child. He may say the right words when it suits him, but deep down, he wants things to go his way and expects you to handle the house and kids. If you want to keep growing in your career, even after having children, be cautious. His support may not last when roles at home change.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will most likely just act polite on the surface when it comes to your parents, rather than showing genuine warmth. He knows how to be civil and say the right things, but he doesn't put in the effort to build real bonds or show true care. Behind closed doors, he may not respect them deeply or make you feel proud of how he treats your family. He is more likely to expect your family to change for him rather than making efforts to adjust himself.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he is likely to make things worse instead of handling it calmly. He doesn't have much patience for what he sees as a trouble or unwanted advice, so he might react with anger, harsh words, or even ultimatums. You may end up feeling like you have to choose sides or manage even more tension at home, which isn't fair to you.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
Yes, he is very likely the kind of man who wants to look modern with you in private, but will expect you to act like a traditional, supportive wife in front of his relatives. He might encourage your independence at home, but when family visits or during social gatherings, he will expect you to dress, speak, and behave according to old fashioned expectations. Over time, this can become exhausting and unfair, leaving you feeling caught between two worlds.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he is more likely to stay out of it or even side with them instead of supporting you. He doesn't like getting involved unless it benefits him, and you may find that he keeps quiet or agrees with his family just to avoid conflict or protect his own comfort. This can leave you feeling alone and unsupported, especially when you most need a partner by your side.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He is very likely to be a mummy's boy, always putting his mother's needs and opinions ahead of yours. In conflicts between you and his mother, he will almost always side with her or avoid taking any stand that might upset her. You may feel like your feelings are brushed aside or that you must constantly prove yourself while he tries to please his mother above all.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
Yes, he's likely to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He may talk to them about your problems, arguments, or even your personal secrets instead of keeping things just between the two of you. This behavior can leave you feeling exposed, embarrassed, and like there is no privacy in your marriage.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So, overall, this guy stands at D. Plus. Some of these red flags can really become a big deal. You've got to be very careful here. Being in a relationship with this man day in and day out will likely feel tiring, lonely, and sometimes unsafe. You'll often find yourself walking on eggshells, afraid to upset him or speak your mind.